Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. We appreciate it. And do I have an amazing, authentic, wonderful friend, Paul Cummings? I just can't get enough of him. He just is just so valuable to me, and I appreciate just being his friend. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring on Paul, and we are just going to have a beautiful chat and inspiring. So here comes Paul. Please welcome Paul Cummings.
Hey Jerry, what's going on?
Hey,
You know, I
just
think I think we just like each other and just wanted to chat.
and that's what it is. I love it. I love it.
Me too.
And we've talked about so many things. I forget a lot of them, but a lot of the inspiring quotes that you talk about, we talk about. So we could talk about and bring up pictures and talk about the. We'll start with the quotes. Is that do you want to
Okay.
start?
I don't care. It's up to you, Jerry.
Woo-hoo. And we can start with your family. Well, let's
Good.
dive right into this. Um, Learn to pass positive down and negatives up.
You know what? My grandfather said that to me as I was griping about something.
Oh, is
Hey,
that right?
Bo, how you doing? And I was at his farm, and he said, "Boy, you need to pass positives up and down, and negatives up, because if you're negative, you can't do anything well."
And you know what? That is so darn true. You know,
It absolutely is, and I adopted that in my business. You
is
know,
that right?
when you have leaders, they get paid more money to listen to that crap, but the employees pass positives down,
Yeah, yeah.
all positives. So, hey, Paul, uh, I
Oh,
believe that that is so important to running a business or a Boy Scout troop or hair salon or anything.
yeah.
Positive, positive, positive is the way to go,
You have to. You have to. And I have another
especially
one.
with having a stroke.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Have to
And
be positive.
that's so true. And another one that we
Uh,
right right. I love this one. Treat each day as an opportunity. You have been given to truly make a difference in the life of each person you meet. And you know what? I
that's my
find
mom.
that I tell you that's a great quote because just walking down the street or in the grocery store, just smile. You don't know what they've been through,
Exactly. You know,
right?
my mom said, "Hey, Lynn," my mom
Len,
said, "Every day you have a difference to make to other people. Just smile, be kind, be greet everybody you meet with love in your heart." My mom was such a kind person and so good, and you couldn't help but smile around her. You know, you every day when I walked into her house before she passed, it was a day to be celebrated. Every day.
it is. It is. You treat people how you want to be treated, and that's my philosophy. I've always done that. In business, in what I've done in my banking career for the last 30 years or so, I treated people all the time that didn't treat me nice, but I treated them with respect just because I may have changed their life.
Right.
You know,
You know what, Jerry? I had three rules in my policy manual. That's it. Do what's
really.
right, do the best you can do, and treat people the way you would like to be treated every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions.
Right. That's
Because If you do what's right, people can trust you. If you
Yes.
do the best they can, that the best you can, people have admiration for your work quality, and you treat people the way you like to be treated. That's the golden rule. So,
That's right. That's right.
hey,
Kathy,
Kathy,
thanks for being here.
nice to see
Love it.
you.
Yes. Nice to see all y'all from
All
Texas.
y'all. You know what the plural of all y'all is? All y'all.
Oh, that's it. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Let's
so
see.
funny, Jerry.
Oh, it's just so nice
If
to be
you're
around
happy,
you.
you know it, clap your hands.
That's
Yes,
right. Let's
sir.
see. There's one. I want to bring another one because I love these quotes here. They're just so. This one's beautiful too. All right.
When you see someone who cares for other,
Right.
read
Who
it.
cares for others? Oh, I can't even see that
You
underneath.
see someone who also cares for themselves.
Yes.
It's
Yes. So true.
impossible
So true.
to care for others if you don't care for yourself.
You
You
know, and
know
it's like yesterday. Right. We talked about caregivers,
exactly
and they have to, right, they have to take care of themselves before they can take
right.
care of us or the people that are, and right, Lynn, PMA, positive mental attitude. That's what
Treat
it
people nice, Lynn.
is. Yeah. Make
Every
sure you,
day.
that's right. Everybody needs to do that. Oh, I'm done
So
singing. Sorry.
why not?
Oh, hey,
Sing.
I love singing. I tell you, I love singing, it brings joy to me. I wish I could sing like uh,
Look,
Laura.
Brooke Allen is in the house. Brooke Allen, have a level
What?
10 day. Have a rad day.
Brooke,
Boom.
nice to see you. Drop the
She's
mic.
a superstar. She's a superstar. She's doing so much.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of her.
I know. I don't tell her
She
enough, but I do. I see everything that you're doing, Brooke, and I love it. It's encouraging to me.
who taught Southern?
That's right.
That's right. Wanted?
When I had my stroke and going through speech therapy because I couldn't talk, I tried to tell him, "Can you teach me the be Southern? Like I really want to be, because everybody. That's when I just really moved here,
You know what, Jerry? Long ago, 35 years ago, when I started speaking, I
right?
had a guy come up to me and said, "You have to hire a voice coach." I said, "Why?" "Because you talk too Southern." I said, "Huh. Well,
Really?
how much does the voice coach make?" He said, "About $50,000 a year." I said, "I'm not interested."
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like my Southern drawl.
yeah. It's not going to be. We're not
I like
changing
a
that.
little country in my rock and roll, a little blues in my jazz, a little crawfish to go with it. It's all good.
That's right. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and I bring it up all these to get this audience
Hey, Kathy.
involved. I love it. I love it. So I don't
Kathy
know,
in New Hampshire,
in the house.
in the house.
But it's funny. I love getting everybody involved. So I don't know if it's the right thing to do as far as, the what do you call it? The correct thing. I bring up all the comments because I want you all to be involved because this is what it's about.
You
And I
know,
know there's
building a real esprit to corps and letting everybody know that we care about them.
and that's what it
And
is.
we're
And
all in this together. And um, some days I was talking to Jerry before. Hey, Serena, I was talking
Sabrina,
to Jerry before I started, I said, Jerry, I'm having an aphasia day. If the words don't come out, so I was crossing, leaving the bird tents out. Well,
You know, the funny thing is, I understand because I had a stroke, aphasia. I think we've all had those little, and it really. So I understand. You can say whatever you want to say, even if it doesn't make sense. I'm most likely will get it. Serena is in the house.
hey, Serena.
Love it, love it. So I totally understand. Okay, so let's go on to another one, and then we're gonna talk about Paul's beautiful family and everything that is just so wonderful. And I may have brought this out. See if I'm oh, here we go, Paul. This is beautiful.
Every day your actions put another brush stroke on your canvas of life. You know, my granddaddy taught me that. He said, every day picture a canvas,
Right?
like the canvas I had before.
Yes.
I painted that. And he said, when you put your brush stroke on the canvas of life, it's permanent ink. You don't get to go back and erase it. Make sure that every action, every deed, everything you think about and want is something you'll be proud of because you can't take it back.
Right, because every action has a reaction.
Right.
You know?
And he was just so smart. You know, when I grew up with my granddaddy, he told me that have you heard that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink? I said, I have, but he said, if you salt their oats and make them thirsty, they'll drink all day.
That's a great, wow, what a revelation. Yes, Serena, I did have a stroke.
Are you kidding me? Yes,
I know.
we both did.
Yeah, exactly. Yvonne, nice to see
Hello,
you.
guys. Hey, Yvonne. How you doing?
That's right. Lynn? I know, I may have forgot, but we said hello. How are you again? But so that's a great quote, and I appreciate that one, Paul. That I wish I could bring them all up because I didn't. I can try, but
when he told me that, I was trying to motivate a group of people that were working for me, and he told that quote as a means. If you salt their oats and make them thirsty, they'll drink all day. I got it. I needed to give them something to shoot for, something motivating. So he was a great teacher.
Yeah.
Great.
That's great. And you know what? And not to go off to a different subject, but
go ahead.
I'm going to bring on is I know so dear and near to your heart. There we go. I know. I don't want to get because I know
my son and my mom that passed away June 13th last year. That's an 85-year-old woman dancing up a storm.
Yeah, kicking it up.
She could dance and dance and dance. My daughter said, "Mama, Grandma, how come you look better in your dress than me?" My mom said, "Well, you have to go to work on it."
Oh, that's funny, actually.
Oh yeah, I know.
How'd she take it?
Quite a sense of humor.
Yeah, obviously. How did your daughter take it, or who that?
Oh, well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
let's see. That's awesome. It's a beautiful picture, by the way. That's at a wedding.
That's a Vera Wayne dress my mom saved up and bought. And for my son's wedding, she wanted to look like, she described it as the cat's meow.
Wow. That's Hey, that's great. Good for her. Why,
Yeah, I'm so Yeah, I was so blessed to have her as my mom.
And for that's a long life. I went through that. I went
87.
through exactly what you did. So
Yeah.
I understand. And here, this guy, what is going on with him right here?
Oh my God. Listen, that 6 days into the hospital, I couldn't talk. 2 years ago in May, I was I was trying to have a sense of humor like I always do about things.
Right.
Uh, they were taking me down to do a procedure, and it didn't go well.
The procedure?
No, it didn't go well. They were trying to do something, shoving down my throat, and it just didn't go well. And it was a pain in the butt.
That's unbelievable. I not fun. I know Serena. Okay, here it goes.
Everyone needs a Paul's mom. Yes,
Yeah,
I
right?
wish I could share her with everybody, but all my clients knew my mom,
Right.
and she had a great deal more social media than I did. I introduced her to the world, and my mom would write everybody back this long, flowing emails and text messages that were more smart than I could have done. So my
That
mom became very, in my circles, very famous.
yeah, so you were trying to learn off of her.
Oh, always,
Yeah.
always,
Yeah.
always.
Um,
Hey, Bo,
yes.
thank you.
That's right. That's awesome. And I not to change again. So Paul, you're kicked to the curb, and I'm going to bring someone else here that I think is another dear to your heart. This is a little older picture,
Oh my
but
God. That's my youngest grandbaby, Carly Joy.
dog.
Man, I'm telling you, that girl steals my heart so bad. And when I get my hands on her, I want, oh, that's 2 years later. Look at that red hair.
Yeah.
Look at that red hair. That was after the national championship LSU Tigers game that I went to.
And
And
that's your hat.
so,
Well,
so good, but that little baby can steal my heart so bad.
yeah.
So,
I can
yeah,
see why.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's precious.
She looks like
I
it. I
love
mean, just such a,
oh
you know, whoa.
my
Just
God.
yeah, and here I'm trying to pull up things I kind of stole from your site and
I
stuff. Just
know.
to,
Stop it. Oh my
yeah.
God. That's my son-in-law, Manny
Yes.
Acosta. He's a great guy. He's married to my daughter, Lauren.
Okay.
And Manny is the only person that I know of that uh, meant to marry Lauren.
Did he
That's all
ask?
I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll keep that at that. Did he ask? Did he ask you to marry her?
Oh, I
Wow.
just
Did he
love.
ask you?
I love Manny. He's a good guy
Yeah. Good.
and a good person, good family man. Um, Cuban, and he loves his family. And I've learned a lot about him through his family that I
Really?
respect. Yes, the culture in Cuba is family, family, family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing comes before family.
But did he? I don't know how long this picture was taken, but I did a lot of traveling as well as you did, and I visited so many places overseas, and I miss smoking a Cuban cigar. I don't I don't know if you ever done those, but oh,
I did, but I have to quit, you know.
well, yeah, I understand.
Exactly.
That's true. I miss that. In this, I mean,
Oh, that's my oldest daughter,
right?
and Lauren's son Daniel. About 10 years ago, he's 12 now.
Wow.
But that's at my mom's house. about 10 years ago at Thanksgiving.
Wow. That's a
Yeah,
great picture. It's a beautiful picture.
it is. And my daughter, Janie, is a handful. So smart, talks a million miles an hour. I wonder where she got that.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
I
knew?
think we all have those.
Yeah,
I think we all have those kind of kids
yeah.
are like that. A handful. We don't like the
In
calls
a
in the middle of the
good,
night.
you know, in a
Yeah,
good way.
yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm going through some pictures here just because
I
this
can
is
tell.
pretty fun.
Oh, listen, that's my daughter, Lauren. That's my two twin boys, Luke and Jude. And that's my grandson, Daniel. And he's a great
Wow.
ball player. He can play basketball, baseball. Uh, by the way, he's never beaten his granddaddy at horse. And my son Chris hasn't either. I could beat them both with one hand tied behind my back.
That's awesome. That's
I love to play basketball. Hey, Salute, how you doing? Aloha.
aloha, salute. I watched your
I need
show
some
this morning.
flowers.
Yeah.
Flowers. Send me the flowers.
Yeah.
Malay,
Look at the
send me the
hair.
flowers.
Salute. She's got a statement. It's unbelievable.
I
Love
know.
salute. Um, okay, now I'm gonna switch this one to. I
Oh,
just saw
that's
him today.
my son Chris, and we were at right after the LSU Tigers won their championship last year,
Right?
and I was in Baton Rouge with him, and he sports that beard. It's
He
got
looks
a
good.
long beard, yeah.
Now I talked to
And
him today.
he runs a major startup company named Pass It Down. You ought to look it up sometime. He's a really talented, and I'm really proud of him.
You know,
Yeah.
that's really nice when you can say that. And I'm same
Oh yeah.
here. All my
Yeah.
kids, I'm so proud of them. And I
Yeah.
talked to your son today. We video chat.
We had a little problem that we had to fix, and Chris got it fixed
I mean,
again.
like that.
Again, I know.
Hey, but that's okay though.
I
That is
know.
okay. And there
I
we
love
go.
all my three daughters. Look at those girls. Trouble, trouble, trouble. T T T. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Um, that's my daughter Jane Ellen, my youngest daughter Kobe in the middle, and my daughter Lauren on the outside. Jamie is in the hat, and
All
Lauren.
right.
Yeah.
Looking good, Paul. Look at this good looking family. My goodness.
My
Very good.
daughter Kobe works at Disney as an Imagineer in
Yeah.
Orlando. She went to SCAD. SCAD is a great
That's a
school,
big job.
Savannah.
That's a
Yeah,
big job for that.
I know.
Right? It's a
She
big,
loves it.
yeah.
She loves it.
Get, that's awesome. I bet she does. And this one is a great picture too. I absolutely love this one.
That's years ago. That's all my kids together. That's starting at the right side with the hat. That's Jamie, uh, Chris, Lauren, Ryan, and Kobe. Ryan is in California. He works for
Right?
Viacom, and he's really talented, and I really love him, and we are very close.
It's so important to like that. Let's see here. I love
So
that when you're
when I had my stroke, I want to give a shout out to Ryan. When I had my stroke, he's the one that came in my garage when I couldn't talk and said, "Dad, you have to start somewhere." And he went and bought me a bunch of flashcards, a pre-K kindergarten book, and that was the start of me talking. I spent 5 days learning to say the word sock, sock, sock. And I added it to my vocabulary: one sock, one sock, one sock. All I could say was one. Now I said sock one, sock one, sock one sock, one sock. So I doubled my vocabulary in 5 days.
Yeah. Hey, that's a start.
It was a start.
Right. Would you have done that without him starting it? I
I
mean,
don't know. I needed to have something to study. I need a catalyst,
yeah,
somebody to believe in me that I could.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
No, Serena is my grand. She's not here in these pictures. Lexi's one of my granddaughters. But yeah, no, she wants me to be on. She wants to be on the show all the time. She's a
She's
she's
doll.
11.
She's a doll. I love her.
Yeah, yeah, me too. She's a great girl. Sorry that I keep hijacking all your pictures, but you got a beautiful family. I'm going to pull this one up here.
Oh my God!
Now
That's
look at
my twin boys. My grandkids, they live in West Palm Beach and Wellington. Juke and Lou, they are so nice. And I just love playing with them. And I love going to see them. Does my heart good.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't get enough. Can't get enough of them.
And I just can't get enough of them,
Yeah.
Cute boys.
Yeah, that's exactly. Let's see here. Looks like a fun time.
Well,
Maybe.
That was right after my mom died, and we went to celebrate
Yes.
with crawfish and celebrate her life and what she gave to all of us. And it was an amazing time that we got to spend that time together in celebration, reflection, and remembrance, and rejoicing the life that was, not what we lost, the life that was. And she lived a great life and gave us so much.
Yeah. I know, because just we talked earlier, and my dad passed away a couple of years ago, and same thing. We didn't have a funeral; we just had a celebration of life, and that's what it was. We had some people made speeches of how he was, and back when my parents.
Hi, Angie. How you doing?
Angie, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. But it's funny when my parents got married. They were married before my dad passed away. They were married for almost 60 years, and there were more people outside the church than inside because my mom was Catholic and my dad was Jewish. So a lot of people didn't know that. At the memorial, it was just, and my brother gave the speech, and it was pretty funny. People like, you were Jewish and you were Catholic. It was pretty funny, but. It's
funny.
Yeah, because a lot of people said, "Oh, this is not going to work. This does not happen." I don't know when they got married, but anyway, that was that story. But yeah, so those are the pictures I kind of took from you. But it looks like a great time, a crawfish deal, and I like crawfish.
Crawfish, I love crawfish.
Right.
I can eat my weight in them. Like pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds.
Right, right. It's good for. Yeah, that's good. So other than this, we talked about what was it? We like the stream title of this show. Do you remember what it was? It was
we are one. You need to treat people with a great deal of kindness. We're going through a lot. Everybody is.
Yes.
And this is happening to all of us.
I know. I see.
Crawfish, that's the best food on earth. Kill them, suck them, eat the head, celebrate.
That's right. That's right.
It.
I
And
know.
I'm telling you, it's so good. But you know, Jerry, this thing we're all going through, and I
Right.
know we talked about it. We have to keep our wits about us,
Yeah.
and we need to understand that we all breathe the same air,
Right. Exactly.
and we need to treat other people with respect. We
Yep.
need to listen and and understand.
Yeah.
But we don't have to fight. And I just wish so much that we uh, could take a pause, you know,
Yes.
and think and celebrate the life that we
Yes.
all have in common. And you know, my family raised me that there's no room for prejudice in life
None.
at all. And I don't understand why we can't just get along, you know?
I'm with you. I same here. I really believe it, and I've said it 1,000 times. I've been saying it for my entire life. Is treat people how you want to be treated, and that's how I
Yeah.
do it. Some people won't treat you that nice, but you know what? Doesn't mean I have to be. I shouldn't be nice to them. I move on. But I'll be. I feel good about myself what I did to them. And yes, scallops. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorites.
Hey, I hate to contradict you, Serena, but scallops are like the fourth best thing in the world behind crawfish, oysters, and shrimp.
Oh, Serena,
Oh,
that's funny. I do love scallops.
I
I
do
love
too.
crab. I love salmon, blackened
Me
salmon.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I love
yeah,
to
and I don't like.
cook. I
Yes,
love to cook.
I know you do. I,
So,
I you video or post those, and I
yeah, pretty good.
love them. Yeah, it's good, and no one's there eating it when you were there. When you made that big thing of
I
food.
know. I was just here by myself and went and gave it away to the first responders that
Oh,
work
nice.
in, yeah, what work in my town. I've done that a lot since the shutdown and the quarantine. I One of the things I did that was really good. I had a bunch of roses delivered to the nursing home. They
Oh, nice.
couldn't go see them, so I stood outside and had them deliver it. And I looked in the window, and they looked out at me. I just brightened their day up a little bit. It was so fun, you know. We can all do our
And
part.
did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And that's what I want to do, but I hate to say it, I'm a little nervous wreck, but I guess I would love to go to some of these places. And I mean, it could be masks, it could be food or something. I want to do my part in all this.
You know,
You do.
Bo said that grilled oysters are the best. They are, especially if you have them served at Drago's in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the Hilton Hotel. Grilled oysters are the best.
Yes.
The best.
I agree. I was in New Orleans and I stayed at, I thought it was a boutique hotel, really nice. And that was my first time having grilled oysters. I was a little nervous
Yeah.
with oysters, but grilled, oh my gosh, amazing.
Drago's is the best.
Really. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
If you
Look at you.
ever
You got
need to go to New Orleans, you need to go to Drago's. So good. So good.
interesting. We got a
Mussels and
different
white
opinion
wine
here.
sauce. Man, I'm going to be hungry. Look at that.
I
Yvonne
know.
set up with mussels and white wine sauce. Go ahead, Yvonne.
It,
We
it
need to
sounds
do a
delicious.
cooking show sometime. I enjoy soft shell crabs. Me too.
Yeah.
Little
And
pain in the butt to get it out, but it's
yeah,
worth it. It was worth it.
yeah, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see what we had some for Barbara's birthday. We had filet because their favorite, a filet and lobster.
Yep.
It's so delicious. And then we had creme brulee, my favorite.
Oh.
And I usually,
Mm.
uh, and she usually doesn't eat like that. She's right on, by the book.
You
Had
know
that and
what
something
I
else
made last
for
night?
I can't think of the other thing.
I bought some tuna and coated it in um, what's that? Having a brain cramp. Sesame seed, pan seared it
Oh,
lightly, and made homemade wasabi sauce and homemade
oh, I love.
uh, sriracha sauce. Insert it with ginger.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was so good. It,
Wow.
yeah, that's what I had for dinner last night.
So you're a
Yeah.
sashimi person.
Oh yeah, I love sashimi. Yes, nigiri and
Yes.
all of that. Yeah, I
Yes.
love it.
I
I,
spicy tuna.
I
I love all that.
mm,
Me too,
making me
Lori's.
hungry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this I know. Just talking about food, I'm starving. I had a protein bar today. That's it.
Oh no, wait. You know what I had for breakfast? You ready?
Okay,
Six
drum
egg
roll.
omelet. 6 eggs
Wow.
every morning. 6 egg omelet. Just white only. 6 egg omelet with lean turkey, peppers, mushrooms. I eat it every day. Build muscle.
That sounds. Yes, that's right. That's oh, I
Or
like. See, look at it. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's like we're all starving. Exactly.
it's it's so funny. Hey, we need we need to do someday. We need to get we have a cooking show on the broadcast. I'll cook and I'll eat and you can be hungry. That would
Okay,
be funny.
that sounds
I'll
great.
tell you how
Oh
it
my god.
tastes.
Yeah,
I'll taste
yeah.
it for you.
Oh, please do. Or maybe I'll try to make the same thing.
Yeah, we should do it. Why not?
Yeah,
Or maybe I'll
yeah.
fly to see you and we'll cook in your kitchen together in
Done.
Austin.
I like that.
Or you
Just
fly
tell.
to see me and we'll cook in my kitchen
I,
together.
I, wow. I'm there. Just this.
Family.
I probably can't fly just because of.
I know. I
Hey,
know.
hey.
We'll get through this. We're good. We're
Oh,
gonna get through this.
oh, I
We're
know
going
this
to get
pandemic.
through this. Just
It's
stay strong, stand tall, be respectful, be kind, be loving, and just we're gonna get through this.
yeah,
Hope is
exactly.
on the way.
That's it.
I'm
Just
telling
wear
you.
your masks.
Where
Let's see. Okay, I'll wear mine. I've got many, but this is one. I was born in New York.
what's that?
New York
ST
strong.
New
New York
York
strong.
strong. Can you hear me?
I can.
What about this?
Oh, you got that should be a Texas one.
Yep.
I
I've
like
got
it.
a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
I know.
go anywhere without my mask. Anywhere. And you shouldn't do it either because we all have to protect each other. It's a sign of respect.
Yes.
And so many people haven't done that in here in Florida, and they're paying the price. So need to wear the mask.
Same here in Texas. We've both states here are not going good.
Nope.
Exactly. So, but I carry mine everywhere. My whole family, we have tons of masks, and I mean, I go to the. Well, I don't. Barb goes to the mailbox. She carries it just in case someone is getting close, because we have a
I
lot of
got it.
Amazon. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I will go back. I said I don't want to fly, but I fly. I don't anymore, but I've been flying since I was 18 years old myself. I pilot
Really?
my own plane.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
I got
that.
my I got my degree in aeronautical engineering,
Who?
and
Oh, smart guy. I had a PhD. Poor, hungry, and driven.
yeah, and that's true.
That's my
Uh,
PhD. Poor,
yeah,
hungry, and driven.
yeah, and I used when I used to go on business locally, I flew myself, and
Really?
so I missed that 3 days a week. 3 days I week I flew, and the day
Wow.
before my stroke, I flew.
Really?
So yeah, so it's kind of crazy. I
You
mean,
know, that's amazing. Jerry, we have so much to be thankful for.
I agree. I agree. Mike Peters, South Wales, UK, is in the house.
Mike
Yeah,
Peters. I'm banned from buying anything. I don't know what that means, but oh,
I don't know if because I maybe mentioned Amazon, because
I
my
got it.
house, Amazon. I mean, I could be sitting right here. Amazon comes like 2 days a, a day, 2 times a day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's ordering stuff, and it's so funny. Cassie, we're all on my account. So Cassie, my daughter, is she calls Barb and says, "What happened to that coupon that was in the Amazon account?" It was a voucher. I thought because I'm spending so much, or somebody and okay, it's mine. I'm gonna use it. It was my daughter's. It was Cassie. So now I have to Venmo money to her.
I got it. What I believe people are petrified of flying. My son is
Yeah,
Ryan. I wanted him to come see me, and he said, "Dad, I don't feel comfortable yet," and I understand.
completely.
I hope we'll find ourselves back
Yes,
to the way it was. Maybe have some subtle changes, but
right.
we need to get this behind us by doing the right thing.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody using their common sense. You know, it doesn't take a rocket science to know to wear a mask,
Exactly.
to wear a mask,
'Cause
correct? To protect the person that's most vulnerable, wear a mask.
that's true, and it's so contagious because one of the doctors, I saw him on Today's Show. He flew. He had a mask. Um, he had protective gear and the goggles. He got it from a droplet for someone in the plane, and he got COVID-19. Spent 2 weeks in the hospital. Got on a ventilator. Now he's okay now. I mean, the
Thank
stories we
God.
hear. Yeah, like the gal who's in 1918. What was that? Spanish flu. Something about that time. She got the Spanish flu as a baby. Then she survived 2 breast cancer deals, and then she got COVID-19, and she just turned 104.
Wow.
I mean, the stories like,
Crazy. You know,
yeah,
I have turned off the news
yes,
because there's so much bad news, and they love sharing it. And
it's depressing.
I choose to live my life in a positive way,
Yes,
garbage in, garbage out.
yes,
I I just um, choose to live my life a different way. Not that I'm not interested, but I am. But I
sure,
want to do my part to spread positivity and light and love, and that's all I need to do.
yeah. I
All I
true.
want to.
Yeah, it's funny that during the day there's no news on here. we don't like the news anymore. I used to be a news junkie, but
Me too.
now, right, and now
It's
it's like there's nothing good. Nothing good.
well, the worst part, everything that they share, they love to share it. It just
Yeah.
doesn't feel good.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's like bad news is coming all the time. I
Yeah.
want to believe that we can get through this. We
Yeah.
can. I said it on my morning coffee today.
That was
We can get through this if we are committed to getting through it, and we can do it. I believe we can do it. I believe in the American people. I believe that we're going to get a vaccine.
yes.
I believe it. And I'm holding on for that. I believe it.
And I do too. I mean, just
American ingenuity, right?
it's exactly. It's absolutely incredible. But we can get through it. I know we can. The vaccines are getting close, and you
I
know,
know.
it exactly.
Hey, Jana,
Jana, nice to see you from
how you
Canada.
doing?
Jana from Canada. Love it.
Worldwide audience coming to us, Canada. Where you live in Canada? I traveled all over that place. Where do you live in Canada?
And Serena's in Canada too, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. I've been there many times.
Yep. Jana, I know you told me and I can't remember. Gosh, Jana from Canada. I know Janada. Janada. Oh, here we go.
Canada. I'm doing good. How are you both? I'm doing really well for a young
Yes.
man my age.
Me too. Ontario, Canada.
Ontario. I've
Oh,
been
right.
there many times. Yep.
Yes. And
I
salute.
used to
Thank
have
you.
an account in General Motors in Ontario. That was their
Nice.
home office. Yep.
Wow.
We're adults. I'm thinking about the poor children. I believe children are scared because they have been out of schools for so long. I talked to
Right?
my grandkids, and they are about on their last nerve. They want to be social.
Yeah.
They're missing out on a lot. This is very formative years.
Yeah.
So we have to pay attention to everything that we can do to help our children. And it's very important, you know?
Yeah. And I think of like my grandkids, they're going to school. Now school is, obviously it's canceled. And like one of them is getting into she's going to sixth grade, which is a middle school. And so that's the start of a new chapter in her life. And then I've
Exactly.
got two high school grandkids are just starting, but that's another new chapter. And then I've got kids that are going to college or grandkids, and just it hurts me that they're not going to experience that right now.
Yeah. So many people didn't get to graduate, but, we need to just chill and take a
Yeah,
pause and
right.
realize we have so much to be thankful for and so much to be grateful for. We
Right.
just need to do the right thing, you know? And
Oh
we
yeah.
talk about that a lot. I don't want to discuss politics because I don't care, but I do care about everybody getting along and finding this way through this and being
Yes.
loving and kind to each other. That I care
Exactly.
about a lot.
Yes, I'm with you on that. So let's see. Yeah. So Jana, Ontario. Okay. And Serena's in Digby,
Digby.
Nova
Well, I'll
Scotia.
have to stop when I come up there. The last time I was there, I was in a place called Regina, and I did a speech. And then I went on to Nova Scotia, and then I flew on over to Ontario, Toronto, and out. So I was on a long book tour about 3 years ago. Yep.
Wow, nice, nice. I, I love the book. But I don't have it, so I will order on Amazon.
Well, no,
I'll do
no,
that.
I'll send it to you. If go to paulcummings.com store and just order it there. I'm going to send you a signed copy and write you a note in it.
You're kidding me.
A note.
Wow.
You go to paulcummings.com and order my book. I'm going to sign it, write you a note.
Wow. Now I'm getting the chills.
Oh, stop.
Wow, really? This is absolutely incredible. I'm just looking here. Mike Peters, yeah, he's in the South Wales.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yep.
Yep, sad thing, And
Pen pals.
yes, exactly. Got lots of pen pals around here. That's awesome. Awesome.
Did you pull up any pictures of that book tour I went on all over Europe and Australia?
I
You
did
know?
that one. Let's see. Let me go get those for
No, no,
you.
no. Oh my!
Yeah, there were so many that were just
You stalked
just
me,
they're
Jerry.
beautiful.
You stalked me, Jerry. I'm being
Oh no,
stalked.
I know. No, I know. Wow, I'm doing it, Paul. Please.
No, can
Let
I
me see
ask a
here.
question? What's the hardest thing you had to deal with since you had your stroke? What's the one thing that everybody in the audience had to deal with? Put it in the comments because when you have aphasia or when you have a stroke, everybody's got a little different experience. And we need to concentrate on that and think about it because we all are better together. We can give great advice. You can give me advice. We can all learn from each other. And that's the reason I believe Jerry's doing what Jerry's doing. I'm doing because I just want to help,
Exactly.
provide hope. But when I was unable to talk 25 months ago, if somebody had told me I would be hosting my own talk show, the only person that believed that was my mom.
Yeah, yeah. I could see, huh?
Yep. Feeling useless. Hey, Mike, you're not useless. And Jana, I'm telling you, I have financial issues and needs. It's really hard, and most people go through that. And I have an idea, and someday I'm going to share it with you. But I believe we can help each other to have a way to make money. We're creative people.
Right?
We have needs and we have talents. I believe we could do something that would help us all financially if we put a mind to it, because we're all talented. In
Very
some
true. Very true. Okay, I think I've got them all now. It's just a matter of
hardest thing for him after the stroke was the stroke. I got it. You know, it's hard. It's hard, but we can overcome. Just have to keep on trying every day.
yeah, exactly. Okay, this one here.
Oh my
I
goodness.
wonder if I was there.
Oh man, that was a big audience. I had about 1,500 people in the room. That was in Manchester, England, 4 weeks before I had my stroke.
Really? You say
Yep,
4 weeks?
4 weeks before I had my stroke.
Wow.
Great group. The name of the group is Virtue, and automotive company, largest in Europe. And I was there to give all my books. They're holding all my books.
Yeah, I
That,
see that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
big audience. So
Yeah.
good. I love doing that speech. It was so
Yeah.
much fun. So
I
much fun.
Let's see what here. Look at this, Paul.
Oh my! I'm a little fired up. Who imagined that? You know,
Yeah.
I
I,
love to speak, love to teach, love to teach.
yes, exactly. And you're
Having
doing that now.
before my stroke, a stroke seems to seal it. Uh, Paul, what I found out um, was I was very angry at having my stroke. I traveled all over the world, spoke to many people, over 2
Right.
million people. A good friend of mine sat down at my side and he said, Paul, you're not what you were. You what or what you can be.
Right.
That changed everything to me. So I believe I'm better right now than I was before because I have so much hope and so much passion to share that you can recover from aphasia.
Yes.
You can learn to talk. You can learn. I'm working with a young lady I'm going to have on my show in 2 weeks in London, and she is amazing.
Really.
Oh my God. She is using my method to learn new words and having great luck. And I am so proud of her, Alexandra. It's just going to be on my show in 2 weeks. And I have just found out Kathy and Gabby are going to be on my show next week. I
Wonderful.
had I had occasion to meet Gabby at my speech therapy clinic that I went to. Same person I met when I met Kayla,
Right.
and I can't wait to have Gabby on my show. She is an amazing story.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna be good.
Paul, listen. You don't have to be what you were. Be what you can be.
Right.
You better. Just
Yeah.
you're
It,
not useless. You didn't lose your identity. You're creating a new, vibrant identity for life.
exactly.
Look at what you've been through.
Exactly. I mean, the passion I have now is so much different because of what I'm doing now compared to what I did in my prior life. I love the prior life, but I have more passion now. For some reason, I love it.
Look at this. Can you see this? Look.
Yes, beautiful.
Look, as long as you have a pulse, as
Yes.
long as
Oh,
that heart's beating, as long as you can wake up and say, this is my day
that's right.
to do whatever I want to make a difference to other people, it beats the alternative. Every day above ground is a great day.
That's right. Better 6 feet up.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And
Yes,
and
sir.
Don here, yes. Power of faith, both you and Jerry and Paul have it.
I
Thank you
can't
guys for
keep up
changing the
with
world.
all these shows. Thank you.
Yes, right.
Thank you. Hey, Mike, you can keep up. And just tune in. We're going to be there.
Yeah, exactly. They're fun. Just want to give hope out there.
Yes.
We're all going through it, and we want to just encourage you guys. So don't, if there's, I always say, please reach out. I'm sure anybody would like to talk, because we want to help each other.
Thanks, Serena. I'll
That
take
is,
an
it's
amen.
awesome.
Amen, Paul.
That's right. That's right. So
Somebody
this one
take
here.
a picture of me and Jerry and send it to me. Somebody do a screenshot.
Oh, perfectly. Do I do this? Oh, I can do it from my phone
Oh,
here.
you fancy.
I mean, this is how technical I am. I can do it for my thing.
You got it?
Got it. We are good.
Send it to me. We're good
I'll-
looking guys.
Woohoo. So I love this one right here that you did, which is true.
Aphasia
Look at that.
affects 2 million people in the U.S., including me. Do you know what aphasia is? People don't. We're
I
gonna
know.
change. We're gonna change that.
Like your incident, or the therapist, they didn't know what it was.
Well, not only that, I was on May 7th, I was hospitalized on the stroke floor. They thought I was having a stroke. The first person that walked in my room, I said, "Do you know what aphasia is?" No. I said, "You work
What?
on the stroke floor." Well, I don't know what it is. I said, "Sit down. I'm going to explain it to you." It's a language disorder. It's not
Right.
an intelligence disorder. I haven't lost my intellect. And I explained it to her. I said, "How can you work on the stroke floor?" And she said, "Oh, I've only been here a year." On the
A year.
stroke floor. A year.
Wow. Unbelievable. I know
I know.
it's hard to believe that. I hate to go back, but here's somebody that looks beautiful picture.
Oh, that's my dad. Oh,
Yeah.
I miss my dad a lot and my mom. But my daddy was the greatest gentleman. I never heard a bad word about my dad. An arrow was crooked to my dad. My dad was so straight up and down. He was a military guy. He showed so much respect to people, and he was
Right.
gracious and good. Lucky to marry my mom, but
Yeah. Yeah.
great guy. Hey,
Yeah.
Jana, all the best. All the best. Catch you next time. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Jana, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Somebody else said they were going, and I know it's well over an hour here.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. We just yipping and yapping, and that's a good thing. We do that.
Well,
It's all good. So let's see. There's somebody else. Yvonne.
good night,
Good night,
guys.
guys.
Bye, Yvonne. Keep that pretty
So
smile.
that's right. All y'all
All
have
y'all.
those great attitudes. Be positive. I mean, this is something. Stroke is not for the weak. I know that, but you know what? Just make the best of it.
You know,
I love life. I love life.
I do too. Don said something. When I started my site, the Level 10 Hope Exchange,
Right?
I had one goal: to every post to make a difference to someone. It can be a video, it could be a quote. Just we're trying to change the world one post at a time.
That's right.
You know?
And it's funny. If I change, and I say it too a lot, if I can change one person, just one person,
Exactly.
I did my job.
Yep.
But then if I could take two people, change three, I mean, that's like you in the speaking engagements and stuff. I used to, once you start, you get on a roll. At least that's what it was for me when I used to speak in front of all these bankers. And there was tons of them. And these guys are, board of directors, the management team, and I'm in charge of them. Wow. And I'm trying not to mumble my
Pretty
words.
smart, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
love
was.
about you? I'm going to say this. I know we have to go soon, but the main thing I love about you, you can't hide uh, authenticity. It comes from every pore in your body, and you can tell it. Jerry,
Well,
I mean, you're so intentional, and you have such a great attitude. Your energy and your enthusiasm, your love of life, your passion, your mission driven. You're a great guy.
wow.
You're a great
Coming
guy.
from
You're a
coming
great
from
guy.
Paul.
A
This
great
made,
guy.
and I appreciate that, Paul, so much. It really means a lot to me.
Well, I mean it.
And no, and
I
I
mean,
know you do.
I mean,
And you just thank you. And I've since day one, young days, I've always had passion. I've always had. I wanted to fulfill other people's lives. I always wanted to treat them with the respect they probably didn't get from a lot of other people.
mhm.
But I had that little hiccup when had the stroke, and I understand from my family in the beginning. I was angry. But after I got to going, I knew this is what I was meant to be, to help other people out in a different
Can
way.
I say something?
Yes.
Hey, Mike, I'm disabled. I'm not retarded. I need you to change that word. You're gifted.
Yes.
Gifted.
Good idea.
Gifted. The phone's ringing. Sorry.
No, that's good. Oh gosh, let's
I'm not
see.
answering it.
I'm just going through. I don't know if I messed them or not. Missed some of these. Let's see, Don. You guys going through some of these real quick. Um, Don, yes, thank you, Don. Uh, I'll say it again. Yes, Jerry. Well, thank you.
Yes, Jerry.
And Lynn.
Yes, Jerry.
So Lynn, yeah, I learned what aphasia was from a lady I cleaned for. She had a stroke about 9 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
You know, but we have so much to be grateful for.
very true.
And it's hard.
It is.
People that have strokes, have TBIs, have aphasia, people that have Parkinson's. My wife died from MS years ago. We all have our battles.
We do.
It depends on how we respond. So circumstance is not the creatures of men. It's how we respond to circumstance. That's the key.
Very true.
And I
Yes.
believe that to be true. And we all have the ability to turn our scars into stars.
Yeah, I love it. And that, you know what, to me, that's a great way to end.
Okay.
I really like that. Unless you want to add some more to that.
That's it.
And you're right, Kathy. Grateful.
Yeah. Thanks
And
for
I'm grateful.
having me on the show.
Paul, thank you for being willing to be on my show. And Paul,
Yeah.
this has been a pleasure. It's been great talking to you and showing your pictures of your family, the quotes. It really means a lot to me to see. It's like my family. We love our families. And
We do.
I can see the genuine,
Yeah.
probably not going to come out right, genuinity. I don't know if that's a word, but
That's a good
genuine.
word.
That's a new one.
I
But,
love it. Genuinity. I'm going to add that to my vocabulary right now.
Perfect. Yeah, I love it.
Genuinity. Yeah.
Perfect. Well,
Thanks, Sherry.
thank you, Paul, and everybody. It was so nice to see everybody out here. And again, have a great